Greetings from Stroomi Beach in Tallinn. What a wonderful evening we have. It is 7:30 p.m. and the sun is going to set in about 2 hours and it's on its way down, and I'm exploring yet another beach in Tallinn. This is a huge sandy beach facing west and just 4 kilometers away from central Tallinn. So I got here on foot because I was exploring also um, another beach, a few other beaches on the north coast here in Tallinn. Let me just double check the name because I might lie. It was Pikakari, yes. Pikakari I was earlier before this beach and exploring both the textile one and the nudist beach. So now I'm on the public beach Stroomi that has 3 out of 3 stars of water quality, as I have read on the sign on the way in. But I have noticed that it is very, very shallow here, so it's gonna take a while until I get to way in to take a swim. It is super hot right now, despite being only 20 degrees Celsius, because there is basically no wind. And I checked in the sea, it is 24 degrees Celsius in the shallow water here. So very, very warm. So the beach is sandy and quite huge, and there are some smaller dunes with forests close by. Alright, then let's get going for a long walk into the water at Stroomi Beach in Tallinn, Estonia. As I'm showing you also on the beach. Now I'm actually on the close to the northernmost part of the beach, and it's quite a long stretch of a beach, this one. The entrance here, it is soft sand, super soft sand with mix of some seaweed here and there, and it's gonna take quite a while until I get to a spot to take a swim, so bear with me as I am sharing some more interesting thoughts and facts about Estonia. So I have already visited, this is actually, if I'm counting right, this is the beach adventure number 6 for today, and total 7 on my trip here in Tallinn. This is day 2 of my Tallinn weekend trip. I'm leaving tomorrow late in the evening, but I have already visited most of the beaches that I wanted to visit, thanks to the awesome weather that we have had today. Yesterday it was a bit more cloudy, and tomorrow it seems like it's going to be like that, but the forecast was the same for today, that it's gonna be cloudy and rainy, and it rained only a few drops, and after that pure sun. And this is view of what I see now of Stroomi Beach in Tallinn, Estonia. Wonderful, isn't it? So beautiful. So Tallinn, I was a bit surprised of the architecture, because despite having some parts that are still with Soviet feeling, older buildings, in the central part of the town I see many futuristic new buildings, and none of them look alike. It's my reflection. So I think they have lots of good architects that are building different types of buildings here in the city of Tallinn, because you don't see that much often that in Stockholm, where I live, where most of the central part of the city is basically same buildings with the old architecture, and very, very few that are new. Here the bottom, it is super sandy, pure sand, and very, very shallow. I'm not really sure if it gets any deeper than this, to be fair, because I see also on the other end of the beach people still walking. So quite an interesting beach, this one. Indeed. I see also a rock there in the middle of nowhere. And on the other side there is some industrial stuff I see. Alright, yes, so if you haven't been to Tallinn, this is maybe an invite. And maybe good thing to know that Tallinn doesn't have the best weather in the autumn, winter and spring, so you should definitely come in summer if you want to swim at the sea. So yes, what else? As I'm walking and thoughts come to my mind, I still don't think that it's gonna get any deeper than this. Now we've been walking for 200 meters from the shore, and it is still the same depth in the water, as you can see. But worst case scenario, I'm just gonna lay down and take a dip here. As I mentioned, it is 24 degrees Celsius in the water, so very warm. It was 22 earlier at Pikakari and 20 in the two central beaches close to the port I visited earlier today. Alright, then I will give it a few more. Oh, now it starts to get slightly deeper. Look at that. Now I have my knees in. Oh, that is splendid. This is good enough depth for me to dive in. So yeah, it seems like it is different in different areas, but I think this is good enough for the swim here and beach adventures with Chris. So, all right, Stroomi Beach in Tallinn, Estonia. Let's go! Yes. Now this is probably the best water in the sea I have seen so far in Tallinn, because this one is not so close to the main port actually, and maybe that is why it is a bit cleaner on this end. Cool, yes, now I see that this main part has been already almost 8 minutes, so I'm going to wrap up with thank you so much for watching this episode with me from Stroomi Beach in Tallinn, Estonia, and see you soon again with another beach adventure on my channel, Beach Adventures with Chris!